So, here we are. It's actually 3 days in a row I've done a lot. So, let's see. We got a couple orders. Actually, I'm going to redo one order from yesterday because, well, I was an idiot and I stuck my glove into something that was not fully cured. And yeah, so I was an idiot yesterday. Got to redo it, but we'll get through them. And let's see. I don't need 3 gloves. Alright. So first thing, I want to get some of these out of the way, but this is actually just kind of fun to do. Just grab some of this silicone that's left over in the cup. Come on, you're gonna fight me in this, aren't you? There we go. People ask, how do I clean my cups? That's 90% of it right there. You let it cure, and it just peels right out of that cup. There's one. Come on, get down in there. Just kind of, yeah, you're gonna come out in one piece, aren't you? You're gonna fight me though. You're gonna come out in one piece. Look at that. There we go. Alright, let's see. Got to clean these up a little bit. Come on. There we go. Comes out one piece like that. It's gonna come out like that. Oh, one's gonna fight. That's okay. I always win these fights. Okay. Alright, just a couple more and then we'll get started here. I give people a few minutes to get tuned in, as it were. Alright, last one, and then we'll get started doing some floors. There we go. Okay. Oh, you want to see something funny? I have my... I have no idea what I'm going to do with this yet, but I haven't got the heart to throw it away yet. All of my bits of silica from all of my cups. It is just a big old pile of squish. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, alright, let's get this thing back. Get this out of the way. Bucket, overfill it. Alright, these will go off into the corner. We'll figure out something to do with those. These will go off to be washed. And I just want to clean up my workspace a little bit here. Ooh, I haven't done my intro yet, have I? No, I haven't. Alright, so, hey everybody, my name is Derek and I am the owner, creator, and head silicone installer here at Alma Media, where we make silicone sculpture. Right? Sculpture. Okay. MFA design, you just do some work. What do you think I'm doing? Cleaning is 90% of what we do. I say that. But it's a good part of it. All right. By the way, if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the chat. I will answer them as I go along, if I can actually pay attention to the chat. All right. So we got 3 orders here. Let's do the remake from yesterday first. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one out of the way because that one's just annoying me. All right, so we got a Gibalist in A10. Okay. Marion asking, is there a kit that I would recommend for testing the waters with? In that case, there's the Clone a Willy kit that you can get. You can get it at Amazon or probably your local toy store. But the Clone a Willy kit will get you started and give you kind of a sense of what the process is like. All right, so we need a Gibalist. Get our mold release in there. So there aren't any gray bits of anything. So that's good. We got a 3-color board. All right. And since this is a remake, you already know what I'm doing. This is going to be an Aurora. These are our colors. Oh, I never did announce the order number. This is for order number 248. All right, 248. Yeah, 248. 48. So if you have an order in and the last 3 digits of your order number are 248, then this one is for you again. All right, so we'll script. Here we go. All right, let's get our silicone together. By the way, I am curious. I've done this experiment a couple of times, and I'm kind of figuring out what I need to know. But I am curious if TikTok is becoming regional or not. I've heard that they tend to show your videos, your lives, and that kind of stuff to people who are more regional to you, that are closer to you. So I'm kind of curious, where are you located? I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So where are you from there? Are you in the Midwest? Are you on the East Coast? Let me know in the chat. It'll take me just a second to get the silicone together here. Okay. We got our silicone together. Lawton, Oklahoma. Yeah. Mid Oregon, Southeast Wisconsin, Sacramento, Indiana, Massachusetts, Central Florida. Florida is actually one of the few states I haven't been to. I have been to like 42 or 45 states. I think it's 42. I've been to 42 states. Florida, Alaska, Mississippi, and Alabama are the only states that I haven't been to. Might be a couple more, but those are the big ones. I never made it down into the Southeast. New York, Texas, Arizona. All right. got a couple from Michigan. We got a couple from Sacramento. All right. So I got my part A and part B here in the cup, and we're just mixing it like crazy at this point. Scrape the sides, scrape the bottom. Just make sure you get all of it in there and mix it up real good. Now, you might notice, and I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there are tons of air bubbles in here. That's okay. We'll take care of those in a few minutes. All right, so let's section off our silicone. There's one. There's two. All right. That one girl asking, what are we making today? We are making silicone sculpture. All right, so we got our purple here first. And since we've already got our part A and part B mixed, all we're trying to do at this point is incorporate that pigment into the mix. We don't want any chunks, but bubbles are okay. Again, we'll take care of those in a few minutes. Yes, they are sculptures. And mixing. Let me check the chat. See what's going on there. Bradley, best thing you've seen all day. That's awesome. Somebody was asking, what was that? Where do I get my Garnet Lady, I think is the name. Where do I get my micas from? TKB Trading. TKB Trading is a great place. They make it real easy to find body-safe materials. Bradley asking, do the sculptures come in various sizes? Across the models, there are various sizes. However, there is only one size for a given model. So if you pick a Metropole, there's only one size for that Metropole. But if you need something that is a little bit smaller, then something like the Doe or the Strupula would work. You need something a little bit bigger, then the Parabolica or the Saturnalia would be a good option. All right, I'm going to drop these into the vacuum chamber real quick, and that would be a good time to ask questions. But, like my grandfather used to say, you got questions, I got answers, but you have to go first to work out the right. All right, into the vacuum chamber. Closed, open. Hey, we're off and running. You're welcome, Garnet Lily. Queen Claus asking, where do I get my silicone from? Reynolds Advanced Materials. Ron Dog asking, how are the sculptures measured? If you look on the website, which there's a link in my bio, you can go hit it. If you look at the customs, there is a kind of like a plan drawing, a black and white drawing of each model, and it will have the measurements, specific areas that are measured, whether it's the base, the length, certain specific areas along the girth of it. It will tell you the measurements. Generally speaking, they're about 6.5 to 7.5 inches tall. TKF asking, what kind of sculptures are we making? We are making sculptures. That's as far as I'm going to go. All right, everybody. Grab your cup of water. take it in your hand and drink. And again, drink. All right, stay hydrated. Deblaze. No, I'm not mixing paint. I am mixing silicone. Let's see. That's okay. Yeah, we could say we're making spicy sculptures. That might be okay. All right, we got another minute or so on the vacuum chamber. Ash Adams, just getting into it. Awesome. Actually, if you're curious, go to my bio, hit the link, and then go to my YouTube channel because I do tons of videos on this process. And I've got stuff in there. Some of them are just like 2 minutes long. Actually, a bunch of them are just like 2 minutes long. And, you know, it's very specific about a particular topic. And then I have my sculpture machine. One video that goes through the entire process of pouring and demolding and everything. Then I have my sculpture making 102 video, which is how to make glove mold. So there's lots of stuff there. Go to the YouTube channel and yeah, there's lots of videos. Ron Dog asking, do we do personalized sculptures? Yes, actually. Now, let me clarify. You can take any of our models and have it customized to a particular firmness or particular batch of color. You can pick up to 3 colors if you want. Now, if you're talking about a custom design specifically for you, that's not something that we do. All right, somebody's asking about the vacuum chamber. TKF, what is the vacuum chamber? So if you were here a few minutes ago, I was mixing that silicone, and you would have seen that there were tons and tons of bubbles in it. The vacuum chamber actually pulls that air out of the mix. And by doing that, we end up with something that is very solid. Otherwise, we end up with a sponge. And that is not a good thing. Oops, almost used the wrong color there. There we go. So we got the purple down at the bottom there. And we're going to put the black right on top of that. See, you get me talking, and forget what I'm doing. Okay. So we got the black in there. Now we're going to drop this teal right on top of that black. And I'm fairly gentle with this. I'm not trying to mix it anymore. All I'm going to do is transfer it. So that way we just don't introduce any new bubbles into it if we don't have to. Go. All right. So we have our mold. Put that in position. Bring my camera around here so that so I got TikTok over here and I got Twitch and YouTube over here. So yeah, we're gonna get this one poured real quick, and we're off and running. We'll see the teal come out first, then the black, and then right towards the end, the purple will start coming out. There we go. Need a little bit more here. I apologize if you got the back of my hand, but I am right-handed and it is what it is. A little bit more. There we go. I just want to fill that mold up completely. I'm going to set this off to the side. And like any piece of artwork, we are going to sign our sculpture. right, there we go. Rebecca asking, is that what you think it is? I don't know. I don't know what you think it is, but it's a silicone sculpture. Silicone sculpture. All right. Oops. So that's the first one. All right, we got some chat over on YouTube and Twitch. Let me check that out. All right, yeah, there's a bunch of chat going on over on YouTube and Twitch, but they seem to be handling themselves fairly well. If there's anything over there on YouTube and Twitch that I need to answer, drop it back into the chat real quick. I did see a question about how much vacuum I'm pulling. I'm going to pull about minus 29-ish inches of mercury. It's about -1 bar if you're doing metric. And basically we're going for almost a full vacuum, as much of a vacuum as we can. And then we'll let it sit there for a couple of minutes and let that silicone release all that air. All right, so that was for order number 248. If you haven't ordered in, and the last 3 digits of your order are 248, then that one was for you. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, whenever we do a custom piece for something that has been, they've chosen a specific firmness, or they've chosen a specific colorway, or they've chosen, like the next one we got coming up, they chose the particular model, firmness, and 3 colors. Whenever we have those kind of orders, we always do a live stream, and that way they can watch their particular sculpture being made. All right, so next one up is order 589. So it's 589. One dog asking if you can see a completed sculpture. You will have to either wait and switch over to YouTube and Twitch, because I've got a few left over from yesterday that I'm going to demold on, but I can't do that on TikTok because it's just too spicy, and yeah, bad things happen when I do that. So I will do those at the end, and I'll switch over to YouTube and Twitch so that you can actually see a demold happen. All right. Now this is a scrupula. And they were asking for discreet packaging as well. Yep, everything that we ship out goes out in a plain brown box. So, yeah, as discreet as it can be. And it doesn't say sculptures on the side of it. Okay, so I need 3 colors for each next time. Alright. I need Nelly Rose. And I need Infinite Stack. Alright. So here are our colors. I don't know if you can see it, but this small dark one here has a ton of green in it. Even though it's got like a black base, but tons of green. So that one's going to be, this is going to be a really pretty one. And then we've got this one that's, it looks like a dusty rose, but when it's in the silicone, it actually becomes more white. So it gives it just a little pink color. Anyway, we're going to use these 3 colors for this order. Alright, so 3 color 4, so we need our 3 cup. Move these off to the side. Now I make myself a little bit of room here. Oh, actually, different levels of firmness. Actually, I might be able to show you something. you don't mind, I will pause my process and show you. So as I'm doing my testing and such, here is that's 25, 10. All right, I'll just grab the extremes. Then get this out of here. This is a 0020. Come on. It's hard to do with gloves on. And then this is an A25. So I will see how much that squishes versus this one. This is black, so you can't hardly see it against my gloves, but you can see just the difference in squish there. So that's kind of your extremes. That's a 0020 versus an A25. But what I do is I have my controls. I call them my controls, but these are my blocks that are all poured in the same volume into the same mold, but with different firmnesses. So each one of these is specific, like 0020, 0030, 0050, A25, A10. They're all very specific, and they are my controls. So if I'm ever mixing silicone and I'm trying to get this big firmness, I've got something to compare it. So, okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this open. If I only had a fan. All right. Sorry about that. One of my minions decided to interrupt. But hopefully that makes sense. Does that kind of give you a sense of the different squish? Now there's a question about how do I change the firmness? Well, I blend my silicones. I start with a very firm and a very soft, and I blend them in different proportions, and that gives me the firmness that I want. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can always just buy it in 0030 or 0050. This is EcoFlex 0050, so this is specifically 0050. But you can also take something like 0020 and mix it with A20, and you'll end up with something in between. And the way that you adjust your proportions will change the firmness. Okay. So give me a second to get my silicone together here. Where are my measurements? We're doing it. Yep, that's for order number 589. Sorry, I was glancing at the chat. Yeah, the hashtags might give away some of the story here. All right. So, Alright. Trying to do a little bit of math here. Okay. Scoot this out of the way. And we're going to mix, mix, mix. Fiendish Toy Company, yeah, actually, I do it this way because I like to be able to control the viscosity as well. And the EcoFlex line and the Dragon Skin line have very different viscosity. And this gives me a little bit more control over that viscosity. And then if I need to use a silicone thinner or anything like that on top of that, I can. All right. So we got the silicone mixed up. We'll take care of that in a minute. And we're going to break this down. Alright, so color number 1 is Phoenix Bath. I'll move these off to the side so I have a little bit of room to play here. Now this is one where I need to go a little bit heavier on the pigment because it has a black base with a green undertone. And if I want that green undertone to really come out and also give me a nice saturated black base, then I have to go a little bit heavier. I'll show you what this looks like. That green, like I said, it's got a black base with green highlights. Really pretty. Okay, so there's that one. And now we need Snowy Rose. Again, this will change slightly in the silicone. And what's interesting is this one has a light blue undertone to it. So yes, we've got that pearly pink, but then we've got this pearly blue on top of that. Yeah. Now, I may have gone a little bit heavy on that pink, so I think I'm going to just desaturate it with white. I'm going to take a touch of white and add it. And that should lighten it up just slightly. Okay. Got this mixed up, ready to go. And then our third color is this hematite. Now it's not actually made from hematite, it's what we call it. But it's this bluish silver, almost like a gunmetal. Right. Oh, get that out of the way. Let me check the chat real quick. Absolutely, Chillo Fantasy, 100% body safe, no latex, hypoallergenic. It is, plug-in pure silicone is really the only thing that can be considered to be body safe as far as silicones go. And I mean, it's just got such great properties. It's easy to clean. It's actually hydrophobic, which means that it repels water. And all the PVCs and things that you don't want growing on your toys, well, silicone does a really good job of creating a very inhospitable environment to those. That's not saying it can't happen, but I have seen it happen. but with a little bit of care, something like this is going to last years. All right. And then we're just going to drop this into the vacuum chamber. If you've got questions, I've got answers. You got to go first, though. Okay. Into the vacuum chamber. By the way, if you're curious what it looks like in the vacuum chamber, it's actually really cool. I just can't get the cameras over here. But I do have a video on YouTube that is on pressure versus vacuum. And if you want to see it, hit the link in the bio, go to YouTube, and there's a video called Pressure versus Vacuum. And in there, you can actually watch the silicone get vacuumed out. Yeah, Mystic Oval. I think this is going to be a really pretty one. Mama Dragon, excellent question. I love the way you phrase that. Can I make filters that move? Well, I have a project that allows me to insert a little motor into the base. But one of the things about silicone is that it is a really good, it absorbs vibration very well. And because of that, it's also often used as a shock absorber and things like that. But when you put that little motor in there, the problem is that silicone absorbs that vibration. And so, you know, you think it's going to be a great idea, but in practice, it's just not quite right. Fire Lily asking, what's the general price range? They're going to run anywhere from about $40 up to about $85. Barrel Racer, do I make sleeves? No. I have worked on penetrables. I have an idea for a design. I've made a couple of prototypes, but there are things about it that I don't like. And so it's on my list of things to do, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. All right. Any other questions? By the way, if you like what I'm doing, if you enjoy the process, everything, feel free to share it. You know, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that don't know about what we're doing. And so, yeah, go ahead and give it a share if you like. And again, this is for order number 589. Got our mold ready. We're just waiting on the vacuum. Coffee beans, you just got your package? That's awesome. Melanie Gomez asking, what are we making? We are making silicone sculptures. Bamba Harley, I don't know, something like that. If you want to see the final product, you got two choices. You can either hit the link in my bio, go to my web store, and browse through there, or here in about 20 minutes or so, roughly, I'm going to be switching over to YouTube and Twitch, and I'll be doing some demold on there. But I can't do them on TikTok because it's too spicy. All right, just a little bit longer on the vacuum. Barrel Racer. How do you order it? Hit the link in my bio, go to my web store, and pick what you like. Fire Lily asking, do I make sculptures for men? Well, what I say is that these sculptures are good for guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So, now it kind of depends on what you're asking. I think what you're asking is about penetrables. And no, I don't make those. You might have heard me just a moment ago talk about that. But, you know, all of these have a flared base. So, you know, 3-inch base on all of these makes them compatible with any folder that you might have. If you have something that you might want to add to a holder, I don't know how to put that. They're perfectly fine for that with the flared base. Also for if you're going out back, then that 3-inch flared base makes them just fine for that as well. All right. Mama Dragonfly asking, what's the girthiest? Saturnalia and Parabolica are both going to be the ones that have the largest girth. Okay. Now then, we need to get our silicone mixed together here. It's pouring awfully slow. It's so thick. Oh man, I took too long. Silicone is already setting up on me. It is kind of warm in here. Yep, this is going to be a dud. I didn't account for the heat. The temperature in here is a little bit warm. I had to let it vacuum for a little bit longer than I wanted to, but yeah, this is going to be a big old dud. Maybe I can get it into something. Oh man, yeah, this is dunzos. It is just way too hot in here right now. So I'm gonna have to redo this one and use a retarder on it to slow it down. Baby did a bad thing. I have never had that happen. Well, it is over 80 degrees in here, so yeah, that's had an impact. Basically, what you hit about 80 degrees, the pot life and the cure time cut in half. Yeah, I mean, basically this is all waste at this point. I can't do anything with it. It doesn't even pour. But, I mean, it was going to be gorgeous colors. Alright. So, we're going to have to redo that one. 589 is going to get redone. I did not use my mold, so I'm okay there. Okay. Now, this time, I might use a retarder. It's going to slow down the curing process. But it requires a little bit different process as well. take me a second here. All right, so the way that I work with my retarder is that I mix my part A together. Again, I blend my silicones. So I have two different part A's in here. And then I add my retarder to the part A. Now we got to get that mixed up completely so that make sure that it cures properly and gives us the time to all right. Now I say that I've never had that happen to me before. I have had it happen. I've just never had it happen on a live stream. Usually, my live streams don't have problems. All right. Okay, so we got our three sections here. We're going to do this one more time. Oh, the TKB Astral. This is the Infinite SAS. Once again, we're going to bring that up to high saturation. Hey, thanks, MFA. Have fun. All right, there's that one. Now, snowy roads. I'm going to try to move fast on this. I'll give you a quick glance at that, but I got to keep moving. And hematite. Almost. There we go. Got that mixed in. All right, let's get this vacuumed out. And I do have another trick on which is to use a silicone thinner. That'll help it degas faster. All right, how we doing? Fire Lily, how long does it take for silicone to fully cure? Well, that's a good question because temperature has an impact, and it's about 80 degrees here right now, I think. Yeah, my countertop is 81. So, generally speaking, it's going to take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, but as warm as it is right now, probably closer to an hour. Sorry about that, YouTube. I forgot to turn down the music. It happens. Today's just kind of a train wreck, you know it? All right. I think we're about ready. I have to move fast. There we go. That's pouring correctly. Yeah. That's going to work now. Okay. And then the hematite goes right on top of that. Okay. We have our mold. Now let's get this poured. I'm going to bring YouTube and Twitch around. We're going to set this up real quick. Camera, video, 2x. Right there. All right, here we go. There's that infinite sass coming in. All right. Mama Dragonfly, either the Saturnalia is going to give you the, well, Saturnalia or Parabolica, they are the girthiest, but they have very different profiles if you look at them. Okay. Whew. I need to take a breather after that one. Let's see, I got one more to do. What is it? Saturnalia. Ready to do a Aurora Saturnalia for order number 203. All right, I'm gonna have to burn through this one pretty fast. Again, it's pretty warm in here, so gotta work hard, work fast. Order number 203. So if you have an order in and the last three digits are 203, then this one is for you. So we need a Saturnalia, this one. And that might give you a sense of kind of the girth that we're talking about. Whew. All right, I need to switch gloves. Give my hands a second to breathe. Hey, thanks for dropping by, B. I'll see you again. All right, so everybody grab your glass of water and drink. All right. This is a Saturnalia 0050. Let's see if I have my measurements here. Nope, okay, I got to do that. Okay, go for it. All right, let's get gloved up again here real quick. And you know, I put on gloves, not because this material is dangerous or anything, because there's nothing about it that is dangerous. But I just like to be as clean and sanitary as possible. All right. Where's my thumb? There's my thumb. All right, we're gonna have to move quick on this one again because it is warm in here. Again, I'm going to use a retarder on this one, just to give me a little extra breathing. All right. So again, right now I just got my part A in here along with my retarder. I'm mixing that retarder into the mix. Then we'll add our part B and we'll be off and running. All right, part A, part B, and retarder all together here. All right, let's get sectioned off. One. There's two. All right. We'll get our purple here in the mix. Oops. All right, there's our purple. Let's grab our black. Get this all mixed together. Mama Dragonfly, which one? The purple that I just used is color number 32. And we'll get our teal in here. There we go. Get these mixed together. Almost done here. And by the way, when I get done pouring this one, I'm going to switch over to just YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to be doing some demolds from yesterday. So I will let you know. I'll give you like a 5-minute warning before I shut it down on TikTok, and give you a few minutes to switch over to YouTube and Twitch. Hey, somebody's asking about Fiona. Fiona is my cat. I am working from the studio today, and so Fiona is at home. Jennifer asking, what are we making? We are making silicone sculptures. All right, get my pigments out of the way here. So, any other questions? Mold. Keep this out of the way. Here is my train wreck, and that is almost completely cured already. What is the YouTube? YouTube is on the VD, AMAVIDI. Hey, Chilla Fantasy, good to see you again. All right, so we got another minute or so on the vacuum. Amanda asking to see if we can see a completed piece. Not on TikTok. If you want to switch over to YouTube and Twitch, you'll be able to see that here in about 5-6 minutes, where I'm going to do some demolds from things I poured yesterday. But I can't show them on TikTok. But yeah, if you want to switch over to YouTube or Twitch, you can find it under Amavidi, Amavidi. Almost ready. The teal is holding on to a few more bubbles, so this is about your 5-minute warning. I'm going to shut this down in about 5 minutes on TikTok. So if you want to switch over to YouTube or Twitch, you can follow along. And then once we get this one forward, we're going to be doing some demolds. Okay. There are 3 colors. And then we got the purple we're going to start with here. And we're going to pour the black right on top of that. And the teal goes right on top of the black. Hold on. All right, almost ready to pour this. So this is your 3-minute warning. If you want to switch over to YouTube or Twitch, now would be a good time to do it. And we're going to get this poured. Again, this is for order number 203. Get this going. Where's my, that's the way I want it. Go. And now we have to sign our artwork. All right, there we go. So, unless you have any further questions, I'm going to shut down TikTok and we will roll over to YouTube and Twitch. All right, YouTube, Twitch, I will be there in just a moment, but I'm going to shut down TikTok. There we go. All right. Hey, Queen Claus, good to see you made it over here. Yeah, we can be a little bit more specific about things on YouTube and Twitch because it's not TikTok. All right, so these are two that I have left from yesterday, and let's get these demolded. This is a Gibbous A10 in Aurora. So this is the Aurora colorway. And we have a little tug, and then we just work a bubble around the base. And give it a nice long pull. There we go. And that is a Gibbous. Lots and lots of texture on this guy. Gorgeous colorway though. I love how this purple and this black and this teal just kind of create this point right up here. Anyway, yeah, this is an A10. You know, it's got a little bit of squish to it, but it will hold itself. It will hold itself up. All right. Now then, this was one that we did yesterday as well. And this is a Strupula. But this was a colorway that I picked. I wanted to try it out and just see how it would come out. And I have high hopes, but you never know until you actually get it out of the mold. There we go. That is not bad. Got this hot pink on the head here, which I have my black light. It is black light reactive. The pink is black light reactive. Hey Trish, good to see you. So this is one that I just demolded. Again, I love how this point comes down. Nice 3-inch base, so it'll be harness compatible. Also, it should be anal safe as well. And I just love also, you know, this. Look at this. Yeah, that was a good one. And then there was the Gibbous that we just demolded a few minutes ago. I'll give you a kind of a close-up. This one has this dorsal ridge along, is that dorsal? Ventral? Dorsal. Ventral. This ventral ridge. So, you know, it's not completely round. A little bit of a girthier head. But yeah, these are the two that were left over from yesterday that I had not demolded yet. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. This was A10. Yeah, these are both A10s. So there we go. All right, everybody, I'm about done. You got any questions for me? Whew. All right, unless there's anything else, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and we will do this again sometime soon. Okay, bye!